Everyday Heroes is sponsored by Generator Supercenter and Latitude Margaritaville.
A life dedicated to the fire service. An assistant chief for the St. John's Fire District says a recent incident showed him the importance of training and how prepared his team is in an emergency.
There's a lot of joy that comes with it when you can do good things for the community.
Assistant Fire Chief Nathan Prouse been in the fire service for 21 years, most of that time spent outside Columbia. He came to Johns Island last year.
Took an opportunity to lead operations for this district. I'm a second generation fireman. My father was a fireman, and so just looking to continue that tradition.
Prouse in his office last week when he heard the call come in, a possible drowning. He was first at the scene.
I pulled up without hearing where anybody was. I blew my siren. I could hear the husband yelling in the backyard whenever I got out of my truck. So I ran toward the back fence. Approaching the fence, I could see there was an in-ground pool there. I couldn't find the gate initially, so I jumped the fence and found the husband holding the victim in the pool, trying to keep her head above water. And at that point, that's when I decided to enter the water to help him and get her out. So I entered the pool, drug her back up over the ledge, and started care.
He immediately started compressions as EMS was not far behind.
Once Charleston County EMS arrived on scene and began to intervene with advanced life support, we began to see changes, and we ultimately got ROSC, or return of spontaneous circulation, and had a pulse back on her, and we could transport to the hospital.
Unfortunately, this story does not have a happy ending as the victim eventually passed away, but Prouse very proud of how his crew performed that day.
Their character and their pride for what they do in their profession really showed that day and demonstrated. We didn't have the best outcome with the patient, but we allowed enough time for the family to come in and say goodbye, which means more than people may realize. It's
the nonstop training that makes Prouse so proud. Says if you aren't training, you're preparing to fail.
Firefighters, they train constantly every day. So they have to have a minimum of 240 hours of training relating to firefighting, and then additionally they have to have 200 hours every 3 years of medical training is required to keep their certifications up. So that's what allows us to perform at our best. And I'll tell you, the St. John's Fire District, with my history out of the Midlands, is one of the best departments I've seen in the state, and I'm very proud of these guys.
Assistant Chief Prouse also says they are always looking for quality firefighters.